even after Lazarus had died and Jesus had resurrected him and called him forth, um, what's the reaction of the people? Now, in verse number 48 of chapter 11, this is the council of the Pharisees. They say, if we let him thus alone, speaking about Jesus, all men will believe on him. And the Romans, here's the whole reason that they really didn't care about folk believing on them. This was the greater concern. They said, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. They were concerned about their status more than anything else. Amen. And so they had to do something. And of course, you know, what did they do in order to try to say it never happened? Go to chapter 12. Go to chapter 12. St. John chapter 12. Okay. Now, of course, like we said, Lazarus had been raised from the dead. I'll read verse 1. It says, then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, watch this, which had been dead, whom he had raised from the dead. So we're talking days after Lazarus had been resurrected. So this brother been walking around as a confirmation to the authority of Christ, amen, and validating who Jesus was. These guys are now saying, are seeing him walking around. Skip down to verse number 10. Look at this. This is the reaction and the response of seeing a man resurrected from the dead, walking around as a proof text, right? A proof. Verse number 10 of chapter 12 of St. John. All right, here it is. But the chief priest, look at this, consulted that they might put Lazarus also to death. These people wanted to kill him a second time so that they didn't kill him the first time, but they wanted him dead a second time because they felt threatened by Jesus. They wanted to discredit what Jesus had done. They wanted somehow to be able to contradict by hook or crook what Jesus had done. This man was a walking witness of the power of Christ. But what does that say to you? Miracles don't convince people if they are dead set against you.